Hey guys, welcome to Goku of Light, One Piece 797 chapter review. So I haven't done a chapter review in a while, because my channel is getting so full of other content, like things like Game of Thrones, Arrow, and like a lot of other shows I'm going to be doing coming into the fall season and even the winter. I felt that I should start doing more chapter reviews. Get a little bit more One Piece. I have over 500 subs now, and I thank all of you for subscribing. Sometimes I see the subs fluctuate because people are unhappy that I'm not doing enough One Piece content. So I'm gonna add like basically 3 types of content for now, maybe more, going a little bit more into it. Maybe I'll start doing some live reactions as well. I'm gonna try to do my best to add tons of One Piece content. So we're gonna get a chapter review today. I'm gonna give you a theory this week, a discussion, maybe even episode reviews. Try to even do some show reviews, anime, as far as the whole Sabo thing. I'll have a video coming out for that. And so we're going to do a lot more with One Piece. So if you're subscribed here for One Piece, you'll be excited about this upcoming next few days, because I'll be putting out a lot of content for that, as long as other videos as well. So, and even if you're here for One Piece, don't be afraid to check those out. Those are pretty cool. I put time into them. I edit them. Things like that. I'm really working on the quality of what I do. So it's not. This isn't just one of those channels where all I do is One Piece, One Piece, One Piece. Well, One Piece is great. It's super popular and mainstream, and I don't want to feel like I'm just depending on One Piece for my channel. I like to interact with my viewers and have the whole experience with it. And so if you have ideas for like One Piece videos, suggest them. You know what I mean? Comment in the box. At the end of the month, I'm probably going to be coming out with a skit once to start doing a few little like One Piece skits and things like that. So let's get a little into it though. 797. So it wasn't like, I would say, super progressive of a chapter, but it was pretty cool as far as the development. It was foreseeable, kind of the thing with Rebecca. I wouldn't say it was predictable. Like, I don't think anybody was just like, oh yeah, she's leaving, and like assume that was gonna go down like that. But it essentially did, and so we got that figured out. We kind of know where Rebecca's gonna be at with the whole Kiros thing and all that. So that's cool. I think that when King Riku dies, that might change a little bit. That situation might change. So we'll kind of see how that works out. But essentially, we see everybody kind of scrambling around. We see Luffy do his part, obviously. Now he's trying to get there to add the like suspense to it. You know what I mean? I think he'll get there at the last second, fling himself with his like, rubber abilities, obviously, or somebody will throw him or something crazy. But the thing that I think is interesting towards the end of this chapter is everything with the fact that Law's disappeared. They bring up Law's disappeared as well, like, and I think that's interesting because a lot of people were under the assumption that Law was going to travel with them. You know what I'm saying? And to get to, I think, Zoe or something like that. It's been a while since I remember exactly where the rest of his crew is at, the Heart Pirates. But essentially we were thinking that they were going to go together to fight Kaido and all this other stuff. But now he's kind of disappeared, which I think is pretty interesting. And I have this whole theory about Law and his cursed sword and all of what that means. And then that'll actually be probably the theory I put out this week. So look forward to that. And yeah, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. What do you think? Comment below. Let me know what you think. Do you think that Law has disappeared? Do you think he'll reunite with the Straw Hat Pirates before they leave right now in these next 2 chapters? Do you think that he's gonna find his own way there? How long do you think it takes for them to reunite? Like, do you see that being like a long process? Yeah, let me know. I apologize for some of the background sound. Middle of the day, it's gonna happen. But so yeah, like, let me know what you guys think. As far as where do you think Law is at, and everything with Fujitora? Do you think he's about to catch them? Like, how much effort do you think he puts into actually trying to catch them? And do you think anybody gets hurt in the process? And what about all these extra pirates that are trying to make their way for Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats? They're trying to pay their gratitude. Like, are they going to start trying to arrest them? And like, what happens with them? Are they all going to be scattered? Like, there's so much chaos going on. And on the scale of all the epicness, like the destruction we see in the last page of like the ruins of Forest Town Carta or whatever, like how all that looked. The buildings were destroyed. We see the string cutting through the building, and we're still early in the story, so obviously awakenings can get a lot stronger. Like, so it's obvious to see why Whitebeard was so feared, because the powers can go on such a global scale. But yeah, like I said, let me know, comment below, like, do you think that like what we've seen with Doflamingo is just like the tip of the iceberg? Do you think it gets so much more deeper? Do you think that Doflamingo actually was probably one of the strongest, and it's only going to get a little bit stronger than this? Like, how do you think the power scaling goes from here in the story? Do you think that we should expect a lot of power-ups and for everything, like, power-wise to get ridiculous, like on some Dragon Ball Z shit? Or do you think that it's just going to become more in-depth and explained and kind of just work thoroughly more on the story? Because we know One Piece isn't necessarily the show that's all about power. It's more about the adventure and how we get there. So, that being said, yeah, comment below. I'm interested in what you all think. Like, do you think that the show's, or not the show, but the manga itself, the story from here, is going to focus a lot on the power-ups of how, like, Luffy gets to the level of a lot of these, like, top-tier characters? Or do you think Luffy's just going to gradually get stronger, you know, little by little, and he'll never really be as strong as the top-tier pirates and really beat them through, like, different means? You know, so what do you think this really means for, like, Luffy as a character and his development when we see the power scale of Doflamingo and some of these characters? And on top of that, where do you think Law went? What happens to Law? Where's Law at? Where did he go? Does he get reunited with the Straw Hat Pirates sometime real soon before they leave? Or does we not see him for a long time, and then when the battle with Kaido begins, will he reappear? And will he have a new power-up himself? Like, is he going to go train right now and not make an appearance for a long time and come back as, like, this really dark character with his cursed sword? What do you think? Comment below. Give me your opinions. This is Goku of Light, One Piece chapter 797. Wasn't an amazing chapter, but was good. 6 out of 10. Don't want to overrate it. But it was a good chapter. There was nothing wrong with it. It just wasn't amazing. There wasn't nothing too much to talk about. It was just really a speculation chapter for me. It created a lot of thoughts and ideas. So let me know what you guys think. This has been Goku of Light, and you guys have a good one.